Please subscribe and you can download this code from description below. Certainly. Here's an informative tutorial on handling Python requests and fetching data from API responses. Python's requests library is widely used for making HTTP requests to APIs and fetching data. Sometimes, developers encounter issues when trying to extract data from the response. This tutorial aims to guide you through fetching data effectively using requests. First, import the requests library to make HTTP requests. Let's start by making a simple GET request to an API endpoint. Replace your _API endpoint with the URL of the API you want to retrieve data from. The data from the response can be accessed according to the API's structure. If the response is JSON, you can use .json to convert it into a Python dictionary for easier access. Let's say the API returns a JSON response containing user information. If the response is in a different format, example XML or plain text, you may need to use other parsing techniques or libraries depending on the content type. Always implement error handling to handle cases where the API request fails or the response is unexpected. Fetching data from Python requests responses involves making requests to APIs, handling responses based on their formats, and implementing error handling for robust code. Always ensure to understand the structure of the response data to extract the information accurately. This tutorial provides a basic overview. Explore the documentation of the APIs you work with for specific details on handling their responses. Feel free to adjust the examples and explanations according to the specific API or data you're working with. Title: Troubleshooting, Can't Fetch Data from Python Requests Response, a comprehensive tutorial. Introduction. Fetching data from a web server using Python's requests library is a common task in web development and data science. However, encountering issues while retrieving data is not uncommon. In this tutorial, we'll explore common reasons why you might be unable to fetch data from a Python requests response and provide solutions with code examples. If you're not receiving any data in the response, it's crucial to check if the server is sending a response and whether it contains the expected content. If the data source requires authentication, make sure you provide the necessary credentials in your request. If the server uses SSL/TLS, ensure that the SSL certificate is valid. You can disable verification temporarily for testing, but it's not recommended for production. Sometimes, network issues like proxy configurations or firewalls can prevent successful data fetching. Conclusion. By addressing these common issues, you can troubleshoot and enhance your ability to fetch data using Python's requests library. Always remember to handle exceptions and errors appropriately in your code for a more robust implementation. ChatGPT.